I'll be showing you how to apply for a HSE registration. The Health and Safety Executive is an organisation responsible for the encouragement, regulation and enforcement of workplace health, safety and welfare within various jurisdictions. In many jurisdictions, it is mandatory for organisations that work with ionising radiation to register with the HSE. Here is how you get started. First of all, we will be providing you a link. This link will direct you to the account this link will be directing you to, first of all, we will send you over a link. This link will direct you to the home page where you can make an account with the HSE. Here is how you get started. First of all, we will send you a link that will direct you to the home page where you are able to set up an account for your organisation. As you can see here, it says sign into your account. As you do not have one already, please go on the second option where it says register. When registering for this account, you will need to provide an email address, confirm the email address and also have a password. The password must be at least 8 characters, contain both upper and lowercase letters and have at least one number. So please ensure your password matches the criteria. I'm going to go ahead and fill this out. Once you have done that, please click register. It will then direct you to profile. Here you can choose your name, last name and complete the rest of the registration process. Click update. Once you have completed the registration process, your email will require confirmation, so please check your email address to click on the link and follow the instructions. Once you have followed the link on your email address, once you have followed the link sent to your email address, it will notify you, letting you know that your email has been confirmed successfully. Once that has been complete, you can continue. Once that has been complete, you can continue on this web page and click on ionizing radiation. As you are a new application, you will go ahead and click apply now. You will now receive a set of questions which you will need to answer that best describes your organisation. The second question will ask you, does your employer have a company registration, school or charity number? If you do have one, please click yes and insert that number. Please bear in mind, sometimes on the HSE website, they are unable to locate the address. Please note, when you do enter your company registration number, the HSE sometimes fails to recognize the company registration number. Please do not panic and continue to save and continue. This way you will be able to manually enter your details on the next page. I am going to go ahead and enter my company registration number. Once you have done that, you can click search. Please bear in mind, sometimes they are unable to search the company. Please don't panic, we will continue to save and continue, and in the next few pages you will be able to enter your details manually. As you can see, it has said, sorry, we cannot find any records that match your search. That's absolutely fine. If this happens, do not panic, please press save and continue. You can then try to enter organisation or employer name. I'm going to click search. Now you can find it will now show you anything that matches your description. Please have a look, and again, if you cannot find your company, please do not worry. We will still continue to save and continue, and we will be able to enter the details manually. I'm just going to check if we can see the company. Okay, I cannot see the company showing up. Again, not a problem, we're just going to click save and continue. It is now asking me, would you like to add your employer details yourself? We are going to click yes, as they could not find the details. I'm going to go ahead and enter the address. We are now going to go ahead and manually enter the employer details. Once I have done that, I'm going to click Save and Continue. It is now asking me how many employees in Great Britain does your employer have? Please answer. The next question is how many employees in Great Britain does your employer have? Please answer accordingly. The next question is how many are classified radiation employees? So please click. The next question is how many are classified radiation employees? Please click how many employees will be working with ionizing radiation. Do you transport radioactive substances either as your main work or in connection with it? As you can see in brackets, this states this doesn't apply to X-ray devices. If you are a dental practice, you will only be using X-ray devices. So the answer would be no. Does your employer carry out work with portable ionizing radiation sources at sites belonging to other employees? This does include X-ray devices. Please answer accordingly. If you are a one-location organisation, this question is how many fixed sites is your employer responsible for where they carry out work with ionizing radiation? In my case it is 1, so I will click 1, but please answer accordingly. Step 2, working with ionizing radiation. There is no charge to notify, and to register there is a single charge of £25 to register for any number of activities. Just so you are aware, you do not need to notify, so we can ignore this section. We will go straight to register. As we are applying, because we will be using X-rays, I will be clicking register working with radiation generator, for example X-ray devices. So this would be option 2. As you can see here, it clearly states this is for X-ray devices. You are also not obliged to get consent. So I'm going to leave this part. You are also not obliged to get consent. I will be leaving this section incomplete. Once we have completed all the questions, we will be clicking on Finish My Application. Once we have completed all the questions, I will now be finishing my application. So we will just be clicking here to finish my application. Once this has been done, once you have finished your application, you will now have to wait for the HSE to send you. Once you have finished your application, you will be sent an email to the registered email address. Once you have finished your application, you will be sent an email to your registered email address. This can take up to 5 working days, so please don't panic if you don't receive this as soon as possible. In that email, you will receive confirmation and also a payment option. Once you have paid the fee, you will then receive your certificate. And once you have finished your application, you will receive once you have finished your applications, Once you have finished your application, you will receive a confirmation email from the HSE to the registered email address. Please note this may take up to 5 working days. Along with this confirmation, you will also receive payment, and you will be able to make the payment. Oh my god. Once you have finished your application, you will receive an email from the HSE to confirm your application, and once you have finished your application, okay, and that's it. Once you have finished your application, you will then receive an email to the registered email address with all the details and and it's as easy as that. Once you have finished your application, you will receive an email with confirmation from the HSE and also a request for payment. Once this has been completed, you will then receive your certificate. Please bear in mind this may take up to 5 working days, and do not panic if you haven't received an email straight away. I hope that was easy for you to follow, and we look forward to receiving your certificates. Thank you.